Today I want to talk to you about macros. What are macros? What do they do? How do I track them? All these questions are gonna be answered in this video. So let's get to it.
I'm a lot more proud of these 7 new bookshelves that I had installed.
Alright, first of all, macro is short for macronutrients. What that means, they are nutrients that are needed in large amounts, such as protein, carbohydrates, and fats. And you guys are probably familiar with those terms. These are the 3 sources where you guys get all your calories from. So when people are talking about macros, what they are actually talking about are protein, carbohydrates, and fats. Nothing from another world. So let's talk about protein first. Protein is basically a long chain of amino acids, and it is used by your body to repair tissues such as muscle tissue, bone tissue, cartilage, and to create like hormones, enzymes, and other body chemicals. So if you are lifting, it is so important to eat at least 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight to repair all these muscle that you are tearing during your workout in order to create more muscle tissue. For example, let's say that today is arms day and you are doing bicep curls, okay? So when you are contracting the biceps, what you're doing is tearing all those muscle cells, okay? So when you are resting the next day or the next 2 days, what your body is gonna do is gonna take that protein that you consume, is gonna break it down in amino acids, and it's gonna start repairing all those muscle tissues. And then so you're gonna have some muscle tissue, muscle tissue, muscle tissue, muscle tissue, and then that's how you grow. Now, where do you find protein? Which foods are rich in protein? So the foods rich in protein are gonna be chicken, steak, fish, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, and more. So that's just an idea to give you guys. Now let's talk about carbohydrates, or just carbs. Carbohydrates is a group of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen that are all bonded together and to make one molecule. Carbohydrates are a great source of energy. However, if you guys don't use it, it's gonna be stored as fat. Now there are simple and complex carbohydrates. Simple carbs are made of 1 or 2 sugars, which makes it easy for the body to break down and use it as a fast source of energy. And in this category we have candy, we have table sugar, we have honey, and we have fruits. Now complex carbs are long chains of sugars, which takes a little bit more time to break down because of the fiber that they have. We have these complex carbs in potatoes, sweet potatoes, carbs, rice, beans, and so on. Next we have fats. Fats are made of fatty acids and cholesterol, and believe it or not, fats take an important role in building muscle, okay, but only the healthy fats, not the fats that you find in a Big Mac or any other product that has trans fats. Healthy fats are gonna be found in avocado, peanuts, spinach, and so on. Now that you know a little bit more about macros, let's focus on how you can track them. Before I show you how to track your macros, there is something that you guys should know first. 1 gram of protein equals 4 calories. 1 gram of carbohydrates equals 4 calories, and 1 gram of fats equals 9 calories. Now, in order to know how much of each macronutrient you should be consuming daily, first of all you have to figure out what is your BMR. BMR stands for basal metabolic rate. So what is BMR? BMR is the amount of calories that your body burns at rest in order to maintain normal body functions. Or in other words, is the amount of calories that you need in a daily basis. Here is gonna depend on your goals. If you wanna maintain the same weight, you're gonna consume the same amount of calories that your BMR tells you. Now, if you wanna lose weight in the cutting phase, you're gonna consume 500 calories less than your BMR. For example, if your BMR is like 2,750 calories, for cutting you're gonna have to consume 2,250 calories. But if you wanna gain weight when you are bulking, you have to consume 500 calories more than your BMR. For example, if your BMR was 2,750 calories, you're gonna have to consume 3,250 calories. Since we're on the summer and probably most of you guys wanna cut, I'm just gonna cover the macros for the cutting phase in this video. Let's say that you weigh 170 pounds and you found out that your BMR is like 2,750 calories. So as we said, for cutting you have to eat 500 calories less than your BMR. So you're gonna have to consume 2,250 calories. Now going from there, if you are to eat 1 gram per pound of body weight, you're gonna have to eat 170 grams of protein daily. Now 170 times 4 will be 680 calories. Now for fats, you have to consume 0.3 grams per pound of body weight. So if you're weighing 170 pounds, you're gonna have to consume 51 grams of fats. Now 51 grams times 9 is gonna be 459 calories. Now we just have to feel what is missing with the calories from the carbs. Now we have the 680 calories from protein, then we have the 459 calories from fats. Now we have to find out how many calories from carbs we need in order to reach the 2250 calories. Doing the math, it will be 1091 calories from carbs. 1091 divided by 4 will give me 273 grams of carbs. As a conclusion, for a guy that weighs 170 pounds and has a BMR of 2750 calories, he's gonna have to eat 170 grams of protein, 51 grams of fats, and 273 grams of carbs. Alright guys, one last thing. Let's say you are eating 1 cup of oatmeal, half cup of Greek yogurt, and 6 white eggs, just like I did in this video right here. For that breakfast, the macros were 6 grams of fats, 61 grams of carbs, and 41 grams of protein. All you need to do now is multiply fats times 9, carbs times 4, protein times 4. That's gonna give me for fats 54 calories, for carbs 244 calories, and for protein 164 calories. So all that added will be 462 calories. So in other words, my whole breakfast was 462 calories. That's it for macros, guys. Hopefully this video is gonna be so useful for some of you that were confused about macros and how to track them. And stay tuned and enjoy the rest of the video. So it is currently 11 p.m. right here in St. George. I've been really busy working all day, doing a lot of stuff. But you know what? It is never late to hit the gym. So let's get this workout in.
Streams louder.